Argon versus TiMTaM. Can't say I know either of these players, but I do know that I hate PBT versus Catalina. The Terran just drops and Widow Mines and Reapers. Oh, but that's me complaining.
So, spawning in the bottom right as our purple Terran player from Team Composites is TiMTaM.
And in the 9 o'clock position, the green Unseen Gaming Protoss. Oh, it's Agron. Agron. I'm calling him Argon, like the element.
I'm going with Aragon, so, but...
Argon. He's taking the ring for Unseen Gaming to Mordor. And 9 scouting. I like 9 scouting. You don't really need to, because you got the mothership core, and we all know how OP that is. Boom. And but 9, it's just nice to know what's coming your way, because he could walk in and just see a supply depot and nothing else, and then that's scary. Or you can see like an 888 incoming. Just, it's nice. It's really nice to get that scout off.
For the Terran player, if I were to send out, if I were to send out SV scout, I'd probably send it out maybe when this barrack, or just before this barracks finishes, because to get the do an engineering bay block on the natural, which is fun to do. And one time I actually completed the engineering bay. I went back to complete it because there was an oracle going to head to my base, and I had no missile turrets. And I was all like, well, let's just complete my engineering bay and complete the block and build the missile turret. And the guy went down there to take his natural while the oracle was on its way, and I was like, why'd you complete it? Nobody completes it. And then his oracle dies to my missile turret. So,
Booyah.
booyah. That's why I completed it. Boom.
2 gas coming down from our Protoss player. Sending 3 guys immediately into the first one. My guess is sending 3 guys more into the second one. Or, yep. Or 2. Or 2. 2's fine. That does delay your cybernetics core a little bit, but worse things have happened. It's okay. You get a lot more gas for the price.
SCV is going to scare away this this probe. He's probably going to want to take an expansion soon, but he did not get a Reaper. He went for a reactor first. He has no information about his opponent. None at all. All he knows is about his natural and where this SV has gone to chase this probe. That's it.
And building a second barracks. What are we gonna see? 2 Marines started instantly. And cybernetics core almost done. 10 seconds away from being completed. I would recommend a mothership core right away, because they're good.
Yes, they are. We have a second gateway. What would a second gateway mean in this situation?
Honestly, he could actually just build a lot of stalkers, and that would be pretty cool. Oh, he might be going for aggression. He saved up the Chrono Boost, spending it on the Warp Gate.
Oh.
I don't really know, but I really, really like this, because I've always wanted to try it, because there's a 5 stalker rush in PvP, and it's really just to kind of scout your opponent, poke them down and whatnot. But I've always wanted to try it to first Terran, just to kind of poke the front, stop any pushes. So I really like this. I want to see more stalkers.
He had this barracks idle for like the longest time. He's going for a second reactor. I would have much rather had this been a tech lab, so he can get his stem started a lot sooner. But he'll just have to wait for this other barracks to finish before he gets his tech lab.
TiMTaM seeing no expansion. Neither of these players want to expand. There's gotta be some aggression.
This is true. This is true deep gold play right here.
I missed it. I missed those days. 3 reactors. Just going mass Marines. And you know what? I love Agron's build against it. Just stalkers.
Yeah, the stalkers will eat this up.
Especially if they go to the base, kind of poke down, and then when it's time to push out, the Marines have no stim, so they can't really close the gap, so you can just kite forever.
I would like to see Agron get a pylon and put it right where the natural's supposed to go, so he can't take it immediately. He has to kill the pylon before he can able to even plant down his natural. So at least to block that, if he's able to clean this up. But there's
DT Shrine coming out. Oh, gonna lose Stalker. That's not cool. Oh, don't lose the mothership for those. Yeah, nice pull. Oh, and he saves the Stalker.
Wow.
Oh, Agron's got to be smiling right now.
TiMTaM needed to do a little bit of micro there, stutter step. But yeah, these stalkers, they shouldn't die at this point. Yeah, the mothership core might.
Oh, don't agree with that.
No.
He needs to rebuild that immediately. Oh my gosh, immediately. Build it and chrono boost it. Stalker's doing a great job kiting.
Yeah.
Oh, don't lose that one though. Pull him back. Just have him run. Have the 2 full health ones attack. But you know what? He's almost got a DT shrine. That'll be great defense. It forces scans, which TiMTaM probably doesn't want to do because he wants those minerals to build 6 Marines at a time. But I really wanted to see a mothership core.
This is an all-in for the Terran player by far. All the
sentries. If he lands these force fields, this could really work out for him. But he needs the force field. Force field. There. Okay. All right. Now I've seen worse. But where are the DTs? Oh, loses 2 stalkers. Might lose a sentry, and that's the one with energy. Oh no! Don't lose the other stalker. Oh, I don't think. Oh, they have high ground vision though. Playing from the backside, build a DT. You need DTs.
More stalkers. This is if he just builds like 2 DTs, he'll win this. Like, but the Marines are starting to fall back now. Or no, never mind. Misclick there by those other Marines. Marines are need to regroup.
I like that. Not getting cocky, not being like, nah, I'll just keep throwing away Marines. I'm ahead. Seriously, 2 DTs. Send one in and waste a scan, then send another one in. Oh, misclicks on the stalkers and just.
Here they come. He heard us talking.
Come on, just send one. Oh, don't send 2 though. If you send 2, they're both gonna die. No. Oh, nice. That was a quick reaction time. You saw that really early.
Yeah.
Oh, save that one. Save that one. Oh. Come on, just get one more. Although he has enough for another scan. So ideally it would have been 3. Send one in, get it killed, send another one in, get it killed, and then send the 3rd one in.
But now he knows there's DTs and he's not going to drop any more mules. He's just going to save up that scan energy and use it whenever he needs to. But at this point, it's looking pretty close to over.
He definitely needs more gates. And maybe at this point, I don't know. No, I still say DT's out of the way. I was going to suggest some like weird Zealot Archon.
He needs some and he needs to micro his stalkers back. Only the one that's being damaged, not all of them.
And I don't think there's any shame in pulling probes here.
No, not at all.
First he has full chrono boost, but also because his opponent isn't making SCVs. He's just been spending all this money on Oh, another scan. Just back to the DT up. Back to the or just kill everything.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay, that works.
He overwhelmed the front with DTs. Never thought I'd be saying that one.
Super good. They do 40, but I did not. I thought they did 40 damage. That makes sense because they one-shot workers. But, oh man, they just wipe Marines out in one shot.
Wow. Yeah, that's why you need the combat shields, because then it takes 2 shots from the DTs to kill it.
That would actually be pretty big if it took 2 shots. But back it up, back it up, back it up. Woo! At this point, I would just throw down a Nexus.
Yeah.
For Agron.
He needs to rebuild his mothership core so he can defend. But he has 2 more DTs in his main ready to go. This probe is dropping some pylons out front, probably for some warp-ins of forward DTs.
And I feel like Agron is actually really far ahead.
Yes.
He could grab charge and just go for his Zealot Archon off 2 base. He would need to build a 2nd base though.
And there's the Archon.
Oh yeah, maybe. Okay, nope. Building a missile turret at the front of the entrance on the natural for TiMTaM. I like that. And getting that base. Okay, that's gonna make his natural base easier to defend.
Yes.
So go for it. Setting up his defenses. Haven't started his 2nd CC yet. Can't afford it, actually. Getting a 4th barracks? Do you think he's trying to do like another all-in? Like kind of fake like he's getting a natural and then
that
just
could
come out there with stem or something?
Or he's deciding to build up all the defenses first and then drop the natural? But
either way, I don't think Agron should attack. I think he can contain just to scare TiMTaM and be like, oh, I really shouldn't get a command center now. I really need more units.
What Agron should ask himself, what can kill me right now? What am I don't have? I don't have detection. What do I need? So he should get a robotics bay and build an observer and have for detection. So Widow Mines or Cloak Banshees if the Terran player would do that, and then follow that up with the observer going into the main and natural to see what's going on, because he has no idea what's going on in there right now.
I'd also like to see a forge.
Yes,
Forge upgrades. I love upgrades. Upgrades are the best, especially attack upgrades versus just Marines. Oh my God, Archons would just wreck Marines. I think a fully upgraded Archon, like 3, is like 40. I think it might be over 45. No way. I don't know. But it does a lot of damage, especially to just Marines.
And it's splash damage too. Right now, for our Terran player, he has 2 idle workers in his by his supply depots, and just he should. And his natural has gone down after all the defenses were up. And right now, he's going. Our Terran player is going for his armory, so he can continue on. You get plus his 2/2. That is one thing TiMTaM has for him right now, is an upgrade lead. If he's able to turtle up and get up some medevacs and do some drops, and hopefully get the stem done in like forever. I mean, this is the 15-minute stem timing. You know, you gotta get that started at 15 minutes. Normal time.
I think I like this play from TiMTaM. I don't know if he can. Yeah, he can afford it, but just getting I think he's getting Hellbats, just judging from the armory and the factory, which I like because he knows he's going Zealot Archon. Well, and Zealots stink versus Hellbats.
Zealots stink more against Widow Mines, and he has no detection. Oh wait, he probably. Well, he has the robotics.
Agrees.
Yeah. And so yeah.
I don't think he knows. He has not scanned the main. He does not know Colossus are coming, or War Prism of Speed, which would also be kind of cool, but more likely Colossus.
Yeah. We have photon cannons going in the main mineral lines, so yeah, he is being prepared for Widowmine drops, if that were a case. So he doesn't want to die to that. He should get another photon cannon, at least in his 3rd or natural mineral line, and he is taking his natural base now. So he'll be on a 3-base Protoss versus a 2-base Terran. The Protoss is so far ahead.
But to be honest, the Protoss hasn't been building any probes, so you think he'd be far ahead, but he hasn't grabbed his gases and the quote-unquote natural. And he only has 12 probes mining from the main and 8 mining from the quote-unquote natural.
This is true. He does need to keep up on that. He shouldn't have this main rally to his 3rd just yet. He should finish that. Well, his main's getting ready to get mined out, so those workers will just go to the natural when they're mined out. So yeah, I guess having him go to the main to the 3rd is a good spot for those guys to rally to.
I still really, really like our Agron's position, regardless. Just because Colossus Archon's like, name better splash damage besides Storm against a Bio army.
So observers are out. The observer sees. Oh, but he spotted the observer.
What?
He stemmed his Marine again, and the observer gets away barely. And yeah, that'd
be sick if he scouts it again. He goes out hunting for it.
Waste another scan, but here comes a stalker to one-shot this Marine.
Goodbye. Aw, the weakest link. Goodbye.
And so the Colossus, there's still no upgrades, but getting ready to be at 1-1, and that should even them up. As soon as these upgrades are done for the Protoss player, they'll be even.
And I missed that he got charged, which is really nice. Getting the 3rd Archon. Already has the Colossus. No Thermal Lance, though. Thermal Lance is kind of a necessity because Marauders can wreck Colossus, surprisingly.
And if he doesn't have his observer up front with his army, these Widow Mines will just wreck that entire army.
That is also true. Widow Mines, fun fact, Widow Mines don't care about Archons at all. Or Zealots at all.
Yeah, when you see, for me, whenever I see Colossus, from my factory, I'll build a couple more Hellbats, and I won't build as many Widow Mines, if at all any. Because the Hellbats could stay with my army and take out the Zealots as they charge on up.
It would be great. If he had extended Thermal Lance, I would have loved just 2 Colossus and just kind of push, since he knows no Vikings are out. Or can probably guess that the Vikings aren't out. Mm-hmm. And it's still a pretty Marine-heavy army.
Yeah, this army would melt to that. I would like to see... Yep, Templar Archives. Templar Archives is almost done, and he'll probably end up going for Storm and just make his perfect army at this point. That's what the Protoss player should really do right now, is just make the perfect army for him.
Especially when you can get it faster than the Terran.
Yes.
Because he's not going to be able to get the Viking count he wants. He's not going to be able to get the Ghost counts he wants. He might be able to get the upgrades he wants, though. I don't know. Chrono Boost is a wonderful, wonderful thing.
So there's the Planetary Fortress and the Natural. I much rather like an Orbital Command here for more mules and scans.
Oh, yeah.
The third here, this one's okay to be a Planetary Fortress, or even here. Those are both okay to be Planetary Fortresses, especially at this level if you're not good at defending. Normally, you want it to be orbitals there as well, and then the farther ones away, those are the PFs. Like if it was there, definitely not this one with this spawning location, but if it was the other spawning location, then yeah, here would be the other PF. So for Zealot run-bys, they won't do as much damage. Your SCVs just repair the PF and you're fine.
+2/2 finishing up for our Terran player, as well as our Protoss player. He's actually going to have them first, possibly? And Storm starting up. Chrono boosting that out, because yeah, Storms.
Okay.
4 more gateways coming down. 8 gateways is, I guess, a good amount, especially. It's been kind of a weird macro-wise. Oh, no, he's fully saturated 2 bases now.
Yeah.
Except for the gases and the natural.
But he's on 4 gases right now. Yeah, he's on 4 gases. So he's
Gets a complete scan on the army. That's really nice.
Should see that they are 2/2. And he sees the Zealots, he sees the Archons, he sees the Colossus. So he should have, he has not started them yet, but he has 2 medevacs there. He has 4 medevacs and 2 Vikings. He should build more Vikings.
He doesn't know this, but if he was to drop, he could snipe both Forges and the Twilight Council and Dark Shrine. And that would be beautiful. He'll still have the Templar Archives, so he'll still have Archons and he'll still have Storm. But still, just those 4 buildings are just... Not only do you have to rebuild the Forges, but then also the Twilight Council to get 3/3.
Yeah. And right now he's trying to chrono boost out those 3/3 upgrades.
TiMTaM putting like Metal Core, just getting a ton of turrets out and sensor towers.
And I was going on off to clean up this pylon here.
Finally getting extended thermal lance too. Yes, good upgrade. no one's gonna complain about that upgrade.
Yeah.
Except Terrans.
Yeah. This is definitely an interesting build to go for the defensive turrets before you go for the expansion. However, he should see this right now. There's an army moving out. And
that's really nice. Yeah, TiMTaM has so much map awareness with those sensor towers.
It just really sucks that one's gonna die, and that's 100 gas right there, gone.
And that was the one that was keeping tabs on the army.
Yes.
that army could be anywhere.
And Storm is done. So, and he has 3 Storms right now.
And building a ton more gateways, 5 more gateways coming down.
Wow. Yeah.
I like that, because he could be maxed relatively quickly, and he wants to be able to remax quickly.
Yeah.
But so, I'm looking at these armies now, and as this engagement's about to happen, I'll talk about it later, but there's a lot of Zealots. 2 storms, 3 storms coming down, and the Terran army just melts like that.
Yep.
It wasn't very long at all. And I was about to say, like, well, Agron's army isn't actually that good just because of the pure gateway count, but turns out it was that good.
And the storms really made up for it. Archons as well.
And lose the cost to a missile turret. That's not what you want. But that PF, remember how you're talking about how it's so bad? Look at that. It's gonna kill this entire army. Even the Colossus. Oh, planetary natural.
Question mark.
Honestly, not that bad of a question. I wouldn't have expected either.
Yeah. There's a Fun Day Monday where you have to take your natural first, whereas you. Oh, TiMTaM was scared. And GG.
With 10 supply. Good game.
Good game. Awesome. So Unseen goes up by another game. So this is Unseen's up.